Hello, this is Wendy from Tai Chi, the Way of Life again. The purpose of this video, if you read the post, you would have read that I've been reading around a little bit, and I do watch YouTube videos, just like you do. And you would have said, you have noticed that something kind of draw my attention. So the fact that so it was Ian Sinclair in his video, he basically touched on the fact that to become very good in push hands or anybody who's coming at you, is not to focus on the punch or the grab or whatever. You basically focus on nothing, or cleverly he actually redirect the other person's focus. The purpose is so that you offset their center line, and then of course then you can push them over, or they continue to fall with their own force. So it's the ability to not to hang on to, and well, basically I took that a thought a little bit further, and so I basically thought that and the reason why I thought that about hanging on, so we like to hang on to things, we like to hang on to a relationship, we like to hang on to our car, I don't know, or our career, or whatever it may be, I don't know, status. And I find that, and I found myself recently, because I was so engrossed in getting this suspended sensation, I was hanging on to it, and rather than achieving what I wanted to achieve, it just made me very tense and irritated and frustrated. And if you remember what I wrote, I said it made me feel really inadequate in my Tai Chi. And of course, all those things are lies. It's just how our brain sometimes process these negative emotions and thoughts. Why am I talking about this? Yes, it does. So, of course, Ian saying is that if you actually do not focus on, because then when you focus on something, your energy goes to there. So if you focus on the punch, your energy will focus on the punch. And he was saying, I thought that's quite funny, but it's probably quite true. If you focus on the punch coming at you, it's going to come at you rather than not focusing and it deflecting that target. It was a very interesting and very, very useful video, actually. I do encourage you to watch it. But also, a lot of people come to me and ask me about, can Qigong and Tai Chi helps with mental health? I've get this a lot lately. It's probably because of the lockdown, COVID, and people become have been very, very isolated, and it might have escalated whatever problem they already had, and of course they were trying to do something to improve the mental health issues. Yes, I say that my answer will be yes. Qigong and Tai Chi can. This is my opinion. Temporarily lift anxiety and stress and depression, but it's a method. It's still just a method. It's not really so it still boils down to, the mind not being, because if you rely on Qigong, then you're just going back to what I said before. You're not supposed to hang on to things. Like in our Tai Chi, you shouldn't be focusing or on the punch. So if you keep focusing on your depression, or your loneliness, or whatever, I can't even say the word because I don't normally feel lonely. So you're going to feel lonely and you're going to be depressed. It's so if you're going to hang up, like rely on Qigong, then you kind of already latch onto something. So to me, these are all good methods. I mean, I love doing Qigong and Tai Chi, especially if I could really get the harmony and that connection, that complete harmony and connection, and to the ground. It's become so effortless, and it's a nice sensation, and it gives you fluidity and grace and unity, and it flows, and yet it gives you strength and mobility and power. So yeah, all these things, it's very good for, you know, this wellness feeling and this confidence. Yeah, it's good, but this, it's a system, it's a method. What I'm trying to say is you need something greater than a system or a method. I know probably quite a few of you would really say, oh no, Wendy, no, you can't say this. I never ever have mixed Qigong and Tai Chi as a spiritual. It doesn't connect you to God or to a higher being. It's a system, it's a philosophy, or, you know, it's a that's as far it would go. I don't even take it that far. To me, it's a great way to teach the body to let go. It's a great way to teach the body to connect, to ground, and it's a great way to teach, to discipline the body to connect and make the body in perfect harmony and unity. But that having complete harmony and unity and connected to earth does not take us to God. It does not bring us closer to spiritual stuff. Yes, I know by saying that, lots of you are going to shoot me down for it, but that is my opinion. And of course, many of you also know that I have my faith. You know that I have my faith in Jesus Christ. And yeah, like, check it out. Check the book out. You know, that's what I did. You got nothing to lose. And I guess lots of us probably have confused, you know, religious regulation or religious practice to a faith, a relationship with a God. Yeah, in my case, Jesus Christ. So anyway, this is a Tai Chi group, so I'm not going in there but you see, the funny thing is with Tai Chi, which that's why I love it so much, is that there's a lot of the principle in there also are the principle which we should actually can translate them into how we live our life. And if you have, and that a lot of those principles, it's actually really biblical. And that's why my faith in, that's why the stuff I read in the Bible, it keeps coming back, and I can relate to both of them rather than two separate things. But it doesn't mean that, so don't get me wrong, that Tai Chi and Qigong it's a connection for you to God. It isn't, or a higher being, or whatever you want to call it. It isn't. To me, it's a system, and it's a method for the physical body, your physical body, how your mind becomes calm and whatever, being in the presence, having great awareness doesn't mean that you have spiritually connection with. So what are you connecting to? I think that's probably, but again, I'm not going into there because I don't, well, not that I don't want to, I don't think this is the right place to be discussing that, but it is my opinion. So to answer the question about mental health, does can Qigong Taichi help improve mental health? Yes, I think it does. It can, but it's not a long-term measure. That's my opinion. I don't want to discuss anymore. Then it just drags me back into my faith, and I really don't want to be doing that. But I do want to come back to the fact that I really like the fact that again, so he suggested the book was I've forgotten, I've written it down. So anyway, it's not being attached to anything. So that's what one of Tai Chi principle, and I find that fascinating. Yeah, once you're attached to something, your energy just goes to that thing. So like I said, in this case, if it's somebody at a punch, if you're attached to that punch coming at you, you know that punch gonna get you. So it's the ability to not to do that. And I'm thinking it's easy said than done, but also that's so biblical to what the Bible is saying, because he actually referred it very briefly, like 1 second. That is also said in the Bible as well. So yeah, so it fascinates me, and it makes me very happy is that there's no conflict between my faith and my Tai Chi practice. And yes, I have full confidence that yes, Qigong and Tai Chi can improve mental health wellness, but it's only a temporary thing. You do need more to really get to the root of the problem. And one of the roots of the problem with most people, right? Okay, I don't have statistics, is not letting go, whatever it is that they so hang on to. I mean, it's a weird thing. Some people hang on to even bad things. Even, you know, we all know, for example, you know, people can't let go of an addiction, and they know it's bad for them. They know it's eating their life away, but they just can't get, you know, just hang on to it. They can't just let it go. So it's the theory is there. Actually, getting our body to react that way, of course, in our Tai Chi and our martial arts is another thing, and it's even harder still in our lives. Like I say, it could be a career, it could be a relationship, it could be a thing, it could be our children. Yeah. Anyway, I think I've blabbed on enough. I haven't done one of these blabby video for a long time, and I just thought that's probably the easiest way to answer a lot of the messages that I've been getting about mental health. Anyway, thank you for you feel you can come to me with these questions, and it gives me great privilege to an honor to answer them. So again, thank you for watching, and God bless. See you next time.